wishing you all the best during your tough test. It's Rhyme and Reason 838.
Here's your rhyme and reason. Oh, yeah.
Hey there, Tony here, and I just want you to know that I really am wishing you all the best today because I know you're going through a lot. I know it, and I know it can sometimes feel like you're being tested every minute of every day. I know that. So yeah, I'm wishing you all the best. Doesn't it make you feel a whole lot better when someone tells you that? Doesn't that make you feel better? And don't all your cares and troubles seem to magically fade away or disappear, right? Yeah? Words are truly powerful. No, when somebody tells you they're wishing you all the best, your problems don't vanish. Certainly not if they're real problems, because wishing doesn't have that power, despite what some woman in a crystal bubble might tell a girl who wears ruby red slippers, let's say. So why would a grown-up adult tell you what they wish for you, especially when they know their so-called wish won't do a darn thing to ease your pain? Well, maybe it's because they know it might help to ease your pain. Wait a second. Didn't I just say it wouldn't ease your pain? Yeah, I just looked back over what I was talking about here. Yeah, I did say that a couple of sentences ago, and there it is. I definitely said a wish won't do a darn thing to ease your pain. So why would I follow that up with the very next sentence that says a wish might help ease your pain? It's all so complicated, right? No, except it's not complicated when you realize the relational aspect of comforting words. When you hurt or you have to deal with a serious challenge in life, another person's comforting words can sometimes make all the difference. And I'm talking about the difference in your attitude. I mean, because this world, it can be, I don't have to tell you this, but I'm telling you this, it can be a dark, harsh place. You notice that? And the only reason it's not totally saturated in everlasting darkness is because there's still a flicker of God's light. And that light shines brightly enough to keep hope alive. If you're a Christian, a member of the body of Christ, you are a ray of that light. I recommend you use your light to help someone through their darkness today. Or, at the very next opportunity anyway. Because it would be a shame if you kept that light under a basket. Wow, that sounds familiar for some reason. Be a shame if you did that and somebody you care about ended up in eternal torment. So, you know what I'm wishing for you today? You know what I'm wishing for you, right? Here's something I wrote about wishing. I wrote this many years ago, started it actually many years ago in 1978, and kind of reworked and finished it up in 2015, and it's called What I Wish. There are people of the past and people of today. They're standing in lines and passing away. Let's not talk about that. Let's go find us some fun. Burn our candles at both ends. Let our wild sides run. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to know why, because maybe we'll feel near it and we'll break down and cry. Oh, I wish the world was better. I wish our world was fair. I wish we'd get together and end the grief out there. I wish our world was perfect, and I wish our world was sane. I wish there was no hatred and more than earthly gain. That's what I wish. There are innocent children who are losing their dreams. All their dreams have exploded, blown apart at the seams. They can't trust in their mothers or their fathers for help. No, their parents can't help them because they won't help themselves. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to know where, just as long as it's not us. Who are we to care? Oh, I wish our world was better. I wish our world was fair. I wish we'd get together and end the grief out there. I wish our world was perfect, and I wish our world was sane. I wish there was no hatred and more than just earthly gain. That's what I wish. I do wish that, by the way. Thank you for tuning in to the Rhyme and Reason podcast. Episode 838 is in the digital can, as they say. As at least I say. And it's always brought to you by TonyFunderburk.com, maker of fine merch, and that would be t-shirts, etc. Music, merch, music, and merriment. No, merch, music, and merriment. That's it. Anyway, we're over there and over here, both places and any place you find me, I'll say, oftentimes, life has rhyme and reason because God made you.
There's a rhyme and